Hey guys, and welcome to another live show, the Funkykit Show live on this Wednesday, the 26th of May. Yes, we're almost halfway through the year. Next week is June. All right, okay, we're just getting the stream up and running. We're live on Facebook and YouTube as well as Twitch. All right, we're just getting the streams up and running. We're looking all good. All right, so this is the live show, the Funkykit Show live. Yes, I'm your host Winston, and welcome. Just looking at the chat here, MD Computing. Hey, hello. Pig Radio, Vixie87. Morning. Yes, we're looking good. Live streams up and running on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. All right, okay, so this is a midweek stream. It's more of an update than anything else, and of course. Just catch up on some of the reviews that we've done in the past. All right, let's bring up the agenda, have a look. Okay, so as usual, we have the news and updates on our website, Funkykit, as well as AMD 3D. And then we're going to take a look at this ASRock Killer DoubleShot Pro on ASRock motherboards. So this one is, of course, used with the Killer network cards. And you get some motherboards with the built-in or onboard Killer network, and of course now they have the Wi-Fi 6. So this Killer DoubleShot Pro feature is available on the ASRock motherboards, and of course some of the other motherboards like MSI and Zeus and things like that. So we're going to take a look at that and see how it works. More of a kind of quick introduction of what it does. We'll have an in-depth look at that later on with a review as well as a how-to and also a video, so look out for that. And then from that, we'll do the rig builder, our system configurator. I think we fixed it now, so we're going to give it a shot. It's more of a kind of a price grabber, kind of, get some best prices from Amazon, that kind of thing. So system configurator, yeah. And then we'll do mods of the Lite, mods of the week Lite. Yes, of course, we have the usual mods of the week slideshow, which is on a Sunday. That's the main show, mods of the week. And it's taken from our Extreme PC and Modding group. We have over 78,000 members, so thanks guys for joining. And of course, it's a great place to get some ideas if you want to mod, or if you have a mod that you want to show off, head over there, sign up, and of course go ahead and post some of your mods. We want to see your mods. All right, we'll take a little break after that, and we'll come back with the general chat and Zen 4. Yeah, some leaked information about Zen 4, and of course AMD AM5 socket. Yes, AM5 finally. A change after 7-8 years on an LGA 1718 pin. Yeah, so I'll take a quick look at that. It's more of a leak than anything else. And a crypto update. I want to show you guys some of the mining rigs that I have right now. It's not scalping, so don't worry. These are old cards which I'm not using. I might as well put them into good use. So I just want to show you what I have on that. And then we'll do some live prize giveaway announcements, and of course live prize giveaways, and then we'll wrap it up with next week's preview. So that's the agenda for the midweek stream. It's more of an update and a kind of catch up. All right, okay, let's begin and head over to the website right now. And here we go. And this is the Funkykit website, our main site. And let's have a look at the reviews that we've done. We had one on Monday and Tuesday. All right, so we'll take a look at the first one, and this is the Mushkin Redline Lumina, 32 gig, 16 gig times 2, DDR4 3600 memory. So yeah, so these ones are the RGB, comes with RGB, and they look okay actually, not too bad. Mushkin, of course, is an American brand, and they've been around for many years, and only recently, for the last couple of years, they've been really pushing their memory products as well as SSDs and USB drives and things like that. So yeah, if you're interested in this, you have the RGB Lumina, and these are the Redline Mushkin Redline memory modules. Got some nice RGB effects on that, and of course DDR4 3600 speeds. Prices around about 184 for a 32 gig kit, so 2 × 16 gig modules. Hey Benjamin, how's it going? All right, yeah, let's have a look at some of the RGB on these memories. So it's a closer look at these. There you go, very nice. DDR4 3600, And you can control with the software, Mushkin software, you can actually control the RGB lighting effects, so that's interesting. And it looks like it's compatible with the Razer Chroma as well, so not bad. Yeah, they look pretty good with all the RGB effects. So yeah, go and check it out. This is the Mushkin Redline Lumina 32 gig memory kit, 32 gig, and that's DDR4 3600 2 times 16 gig modules. All right, moving on, we have next review. This one here is the Animax LiquidMax 360 in the white ARGB CPU cooler, so it's all in one by Animax. It's got the white casing, white tubing, yeah, all in one. And it's a 360 version ARGB, so it's a 3-fan radiator here. Look at that, it's very nice, and has the kind of dual chamber pump. So the block itself doesn't look like hugely fancy, but it does the job. ARGB as well. It's got the controller. Of course, the sleeve tubing is the white version. Supports LGA 1200 as well as AM4. Let's have a look at the a closer look at the parts. Here you go. All the fittings, all the cables. It comes with the 3 fans as well. White fans with the ARGB. And here you go. It's a 360 radiator, all in one. So of course these will be great for any builds that you want to, you know, with the white theme kind of going on there. Yeah, all in one. Nice RGB fans, not bad. So again, if you have a white theme system, then this will look pretty good with the 360 radiator all in one. White fans, and of course the Animax LiquidMax 360. Let's have a look at the temperatures. Here you go. This is the one ARGB LiquidMax, and you're getting the max load of 93. This is on, of course, 11700K. That's the i7 11th gen. They do run quite hot in itself. But yeah, the speed, the temperatures are okay, not too bad, nothing like crazy. But let's have a look at the price. Looking at around about, here you go, $160. So it's okay for a 360 all in one. But yeah, the fans look great. ARGB, and of course is in a white with the white sleeve tubing and all that kind of stuff, white casing and that white radiator. So it's great for any white themed builds. So check out the review. It's on our website right now at Funkykit. Animax LiquidMax 360 white ARGB CPU liquid cooler all in one. All right, so these are the 2 reviews that we have this week. Looking back, last week we have, of course, the Noctua NHU12S Redux CPU, of course, fan cooler, and this is one of these silent ones, very nice. And we also have the Mushkin 1TB, the Enhanced Gamma 1TB SSD M.2, PCI 4 Gen 4, 1TB version. Very nice, good speeds on that. If you have a motherboard capable of supporting PCI 4 Gen 4, then of course this will match it perfectly. And of course, we've got the Animax Silent Edition CPU cooler as well. So check out the reviews on our website right now at Funkykit, and that's what's happening right now. All right, let's head back to the main page and have a look, see what's going on with the news. All right, we've got BioStar B560 Silver, which looks like a micro ATX board. And we've got SteelSeries announcing their Prime Series gaming peripherals. So yeah, SteelSeries being one of the big brands when it comes to gaming. They make some amazing accessories, gaming accessories. I'm a real big fan of SteelSeries for all the way from the beginning when they first launched. So yeah, SteelSeries. So if you want to check out some of the new products, we have the SteelSeries Prime Series gaming peripherals. And look at that, AOC, pretty renowned for making gaming monitors and that. Now it looks like they're doing it into like gaming accessories like keyboards and mice. Okay, interesting. Razer launching their Black Widow version 3 mini hyperspeed keyboard. One of these 10 keyless keyboards, mini ones actually. I've got here you go. I've got a HyperX one here. Let me show you. This is a the HyperX. Yep, the core. Yep, this is the Alloy Origin core. 10 keyless. So yeah, compact. It's not a wireless version. You still need a USB-C cable on there. Fully RGB. It looks pretty decent. I quite like it. It's compact and small. Yep. And you can get some nice keys or keycaps, replacement keycaps to go with that. Pretty amazing, yeah. All right. Getting back onto the website. We have a couple of news. Valve allegedly working with Nintendo, making a Switch-like gaming PC prototype. So I'm not sure if this picture is kind of like something made up, but yeah, it's something that they could happen, may happen, and if it does happen, it'll probably be the end of the year. Yeah. So it's collaboration with Steam and Valve. They could make probably a tablet type PC. Yeah. But of course, it's a Nintendo Switch kind of compatible, or maybe work with Nintendo on that one. Yeah, interesting news on that. And also a couple of other things. Oh, Phison or just announced, well, they actually released it quite a while back. It's the E18 SSD controller. So it's the next gen SSD controller, which you're getting probably around 7,000 megabytes per second or above. So a month ago, we did the interview with Patriot Memory, and we looked at, of course, the review as well as the video of the Viper VP4300 with the latest SSD control from InnoGrit, and that also is a PCI 4 Gen 4 with amazing speeds. You're getting like 7,200 megabytes, read, and 6,800 megabytes write. So it's one of the fastest next gen SSD controllers. So yeah, Phison releasing their new one. You'll probably find them in the new Corsair MP whatever SSD they have. There's an E18 controller. Yeah. All right. So we'll look at the prize giveaway announcements later on in the show, and we'll go for that. So that's pretty much it for Funkykit. So check out the reviews as well as the videos on our website. Okay, let's switch back over to the main screen and have a look at the chat, see what's going on. All right. Benjamin, how's it going? Emniag. Scumberg. Ral Rowe, hey, how's it going? Yeah, so MD Computer says, yeah, there's a couple of videos from Gamers Nexus. Yeah, they talked about different types of AIOs, what kind of way you want to mount your radiators and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's an interesting video. Go and check it out. I just usually, do the standard kind of like. Some people prefer the tubes, the inlets and the outlets at the bottom. I usually put them at the top, or maybe if you put the radiator on top of the chassis, if there's room there, then that kind of makes also, it's okay. Depends, because the water block has the pump built in. So it all depends on how you want to do it, but there's no real preference as such. There's no real correct way of doing it. It all depends on how you want to mount it, the way that you want to look it, basically your preference. There are people saying that if you mount it differently, then it could reduce the life of the AIO and things like that. So usually it's a closed loop. You're bound to get a little bit of bubbles in there, possibly some air gaps, but I've used AIOs for quite a number of years, and I haven't had any issues with them at all. The only thing that probably go is either the pump. Yeah, if that goes, that's it. But I haven't had any pumps go wrong. The pump usually built in onto the water block, or the fans. I mean, the fans can be replaced. So, all right. Okay, let's move on and have a look at the AMD 3D site. This is our sister site, so anything to do with AMD related. So AMD Ryzens, Threadrippers, Radeons, and also, of course, Xboxes, SX, and the PS5, gaming news, and things like that. So let's check it out. AMD 3D. All right, so let's switch over, have a look. So here we go. A lot of news about gaming. Then this is interesting. This is the latest news about the AM5 socket. So this is the next gen socket, and we're looking at I think it was 1718 pins. Yeah, so on an LGA kind of format. It looks very similar to an Intel, but I'm not sure if this picture is like a mock-up or something that made up. But yeah, 1718 pins, so 1718 pins. The next gen AM5 socket. So you'll probably see a new motherboard, new chipset, and it will support DDR5 and maybe a PCI 5. Yeah. So it looks kind of like a Threadripper. If you guys seen a Threadripper or installed a Threadripper CPU with that kind of processor, you'll notice it uses LGA pinouts. It's very similar to an Intel socket there, but of course it's something that I think is the next gen. AM4 sockets with the pins on the AMD chips are kind of dated now, so it makes sense to move on to an LGA type socket. And yeah, it's about time. It's like 7 years since AM4. So AM5, interesting. So we'll see probably announced later on in the year. AM5 socket, new chipset, new boards, new processors, of course, and DDR5 as well as PCI 4/5 possibly. So yeah, look out for that. All right, so that's that for AM5 socket, and this is interesting. This is the Radeon Navi 23. So this is like more of a mainstream gaming card. It's spotted, meaning it possibly be coming out. Announcement maybe in June, July. Cheaper, of course, than the 6700 XT. With probably the 6600 XT will have less cores and less memory bandwidth and a lower memory controller or memory bus, possibly 128-bit or something like that. Let's have a look at the chart. There's a chart somewhere nearby, maybe. No, we don't see a chart there. But yeah, we are probably looking at 128-bit memory bus or something like that. It supports DDR6, of course. Possibly less RAM, 8 gig maybe. But yeah, mainstream gaming card. It'll probably be good for 1080p gaming, so that's not a problem. I think that's fine, 1080 gaming. All right, look out for that. Price should be under 300, around 300 maybe dollars. All right. And of course, we got interesting news about this one. This is a mock-up of the AM5 socket. Now, this is a Gen 4 package, all right? So, Zen 4, it's kind of like planned or roadmap for next year. And of course, this is a mock-up, so it kind of like it's made up. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it's a real photo of it, but yeah, it's the Raphael, yeah. So yeah, Zen 4, DDR5, PCI 5. It's gonna be the next gen thing going on. Executable FX or fix, executable fix is where you want to see. You can follow them on Twitter. Raphael, yeah, AM5. Oh, there you go. More of a. Here you go. AM5, DDR5, 28-bit PCI 4 lanes, and 120 watts of DDP power. All right. So that's the kind of leak photo of the AM5 Zen 4 chip, but who knows if it's going to be real. All right, so this is also interesting. This is the AMD Milan X processor. Okay, so if you guys know what a Milan X or Milan, it's basically AMD's EPYC kind of workstation server type of processor, and is looking at using some really neat new technologies such as stacking the dies and doing like X3D packaging and things like that. So this is all like technical terms I'm not like familiar with, but then yeah, you can go and check it out in Google and find out what this stacks dies are and 3D packaging. But it looks like they're trying to put these processors or compact them in size. So the only way to do that, really, rather than having a bigger and bigger CPU, if you notice, CPUs are getting bigger and bigger. But anyway, they're gonna have like stacking, like and similar to like what memory chips are. When you have different layers. I'm guessing it's similar kind of technology. So that means you can fit more cores in a smaller die by stacking them together. Yeah. So AMD looks like they're really going for it. Intel, if you're gonna, you need to step up your game. Here we go. That's what it looks like. Some cores all stacked up. How it works, I have no idea. But yeah, interesting how process technology moves on so fast. So yeah, more news on that. We'll probably see something like that similar for desktop computers. Who knows? All right. And other news, this one is CDNA2. So of course, RDNA2 is the Radeon for the gamers and things like that. So this is more workstation again. C stands for compute, GPU, servers, that kind of like, basically for servers and workstations. So so AMD Instinct MI200 slated for later this year. Again, if you look at, there's no HDMI or display port out, so this is really for dedicated GPU like servers / workstation, that kind of stuff. Processing, but this kind of stuff that you probably won't get to see, but they're releasing their next gen anyway, probably later on this year. It has to compete with Nvidia's Tesla. Is it called Tesla? Yeah, their GPU servers and things like that. All right, so website's done on both the Funkykit as well as AMD 3D. Let's get back and have a look at the chat and see what's going on. AMD Computing, yes. AMD Ep.157. The size of CPUs have been around for years. Server CPUs, yep. Server CPUs. All right. 120 watts of DDP. Jeez. Hey, that's not too bad. If you look at Intel's current one, you're looking at minimum 125. And if you do a little bit of turbo boost or overclock it, it jumps up like 200 plus. It's nuts. Mind you, that current Intel 11th gen is 14 nanometer. And, if you just bump the boost speed up a little bit, the temperatures go up like crazy. Yeah. AMD Computing, 6600 XT Radeon. That's again mainstream. What you'll find is a lot of manufacturers like AMD and Nvidia, they release the high-end graphics card first, and then they kind of like slowly phase to release the other mainstream and lower budget cards. I think give you an idea how or what most manufacturers do. Of course, the chips are made in wafers, right? So back in the day, from what I know, is that the best chips are made with the silicon inside the wafer. So you get the wafer disk, and the best chips, the cream of the crop chips, for whether it's speed wise, overclocking, whatever, most stable, most best, are the center piece in the silicon, and then towards the outer edges of the silicon disk, you get like I wouldn't say budget or lower end or low grade. They just seem to be the lower kind of, I guess you can call it lower quality, lower grade. And those are the ones that can't clock as high or not as stable, I guess. But those are the chips you'll find using those silicon parts outside the disk, the wafer, for those lower end cards, because you don't need to run that fast, right? And so read up on that. It's interesting news and information, how wafers, what parts of the wafer they use for what type of chips. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's move on and take a look at the next topic, which would be the DoubleShot Pro, the killer DoubleShot Pro. All right, so let me just get this page up and running. Okay, take a look at this. And this is the killer DoubleShot Pro feature on the ASRock motherboards. Okay, so I think not only ASRock does it, I think MSI possibly, and some other brands as well, and Gigabyte. But basically, any motherboard that uses the killer internet network cards like built in on the board, including the Wi-Fi chip as well. So the killer, this one's the E3100, and also the killer AX1600 series. For this particular one, we're looking at the Z590, the ASRock Z590 PG Veloster motherboard, and I have it right here. Let me show you. So this is the board. This is the Z590 PG Veloster. Okay, and you can see on this here, there's two LAN ports. One's the 1 gigabit Intel LAN, and the other one is a 2.5 gig killer LAN port right there. And these of course antennas are for the Wi-Fi 6. Okay, so what'll happen is with a DoubleShot Pro is that you connect up the 2.5 gigabit LAN cable, or of course just a standard Cat6, but you connect that to your router, and your router has to have the 2.5 gigabit LAN port. And then of course you connect up the Wi-Fi antennas, and you switch on using the software on the killer to enable both the Wi-Fi 6 as well as the 2.5 gigabit LAN. And your router needs to be of course supporting Wi-Fi 6 as well as 2.5 gigabit LAN. And in fact, I think in the last show I mentioned that we have the Asus RT-AX86U router, which has both Wi-Fi 6 and 2.5 gigabit LAN, and we're going to be testing that killer DoubleShot Pro with that router as well. So let me bring back the website and have a look at that. So you can see the ASRock Z590 PG Veloster has both the killer E3100 chip for the Wi-Fi, so 2.5 gigabit LAN, and also the Wi-Fi 6 AX1675X chip. So that both of them are killer enabled with Wi-Fi 6 and 2.5 gigabit LAN. And if you go have a look at that, the killer DoubleShot Pro allows the use of both the killer killer wireless and killer Ethernet interfaces work at the same time, which gives you max end throughput with a high as 4.9 gigabits per second. It can automatically utilize the fastest network connection for higher priority traffic. So this ensures the highest priority traffic goes to the fastest with the most reliable link. Look at that. Yeah, so you got a killer Ethernet at E3100 connected up to 2.5 gigabit LAN. Of course, you need a 2.5 gigabit router. Then you got the killer Wi-Fi 6. This one, the 6E, with the AX1675X chip, giving you 2.4 gigabit of speed wireless. So you connect these two up together, enable it in the software with the killer software, and it'll supposedly give you a max throughput of 4.9 gigabits per second. So yeah, literally double the speed. So we'll give it a go later on in the week, and we got of course an article to go with that as well as the video, so watch out for that coming soon. Yeah, DoubleShot Pro technology delivers the maximum speed and throughput possible for your computer, allowing your computer to use all of your network adapters at the same time. Right, intelligence, the killer prioritization engine to automatically classify and prioritize your high priority traffic like online games, streaming video, and high quality audio to be handled by the system fastest network interface. And this will provide users with higher capacity experience high quality experience and fewer interruptions. Maximum control. Utilize the killer control center. Yeah, so the killer control center is the actual software that you need to run to enable to pair these two network together, both the wireless Wi-Fi 6 and also the Ethernet, which is 2.5 gigabit using the killer E3100. All right, so you manage network connections with applications using set limits on visual bandwidth control. So yeah, so this application allows you to monitor and enable and prioritize different types of data throughput. So if it's gaming, then you can prioritize it by like number 1. If it's streaming, like what I'm doing right now, we can prioritize it for number 2. And downloading, whatever, then different types of priorities. So you can set that as well in the software. And of course you can monitor with the, they have the graphs and that kind of stuff. So yeah, interesting. So we'll give it a go later on in the week, and of course we'll do a write-up as well as a video. So yeah, the killer DoubleShot Pro. Look out for that on ASRock motherboards, including the ASRock Z590 PG Veloster, which I have right now here. It's a great board, and we'll be doing a review and a video coming soon on this one. Yep, it's a full ATX board, socket, LGA 1200, supporting the yes, the 11th gen Intel processors, and we've got a Core i9 11900K, and we're going to be putting some nice DDR4 RAM in there, and of course the GeForce RTX 2080. Yep, that's the only card I have. I don't have a 30 series, I'm afraid. And then yes, of course, the gigabit Ethernet, and also the 2.5 gigabit, the killer E3100, and then we've got Wi-Fi 6 as well. So yes, we're going to be testing the DoubleShot Pro on this. So watch out for the video as well as the review coming soon. All right, that covered. Let's move on to the next one, and that is, before we do that, I still look at the chat, see what's going on. Hey, Mr. Talk, Sweetie Balls. Hey, Jarek. Vixie 87. Pizza X. Pig Radio, yeah. I mean, ASRock boards are great. I've been using ASRock boards for a number of years. For those who don't know, ASRock used to be part of, or a subsidiary, kind of like branched out from Asus, and they were kind of more kind of budget, low end kind of market. But as time went on over the last 10-15 years, or more than that actually, maybe 20 years even, ASRock have really built their name by themselves, and now releasing a whole range of products from gaming and all kind of stuff, even graphics cards, and their products, to be honest with you, not bad at all. I mean, I love using their products. They got a ton of features as well. I love that, and the price is okay. It's very good as well. Mr. Talk, yes, QoS, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, so you got QoS. You can actually adjust it on the router as well. But the killer software allows you to do that. If your router doesn't support QoS, I think, yeah, the killer software allows you to do that as well. Hey, Lost Trooper, how's it going? All right, so let's move on and take a look at the rig builder. Yes, our rig builder. Let's move on to the website right here, and the rig builder is our system configurator, and it's developed by my brother Yao, and he's been the programmer guy, kind of the architect behind it. And basically what it is, it's just a system configurator, kind of get some prices that best match your criteria. So let's head over there, have a look at the rig builder. All right, so rig builder is on the top left hand corner right here. You can see that there. Click on that, and it will take you to this page where you need to input your criteria, whether it's a gaming for workstation. We'll of course leave it at gaming, and you need to select the budget. So we're going to select a budget, say $2,000, and we need to select a processor. We're going to go for AMD. A graphics card, we're going to go AMD as well. you can tell I'm an AMD fan. Anyway, once you're happy with that criteria, then hit the submit button, and what'll happen is it'll take you to well, basically it'll go to Amazon to get some prices. And of course, if you select the AMD processor, then it will best match a motherboard to go with that processor, and so on. So give it a sec. Last time I had to do it twice, so if it didn't work this time, we might have to refresh the page and do it again. Sometimes it does take a while for the system to grab the prices from Amazon. Amazon lately have been pretty bad with their pricing. A lot of things out of stock, especially the graphics cards, and we're probably finding hard drives being scalped with the Chia mining. Alright, so it looks like this isn't working. We have to do refresh the page. Let's do that, and let's try again. Okay, so budget selected, AMD process selected, graphics card selected. Let's hit submit button again. I'm not sure if different regions have different speeds. I noticed that when I was at a different location, it kind of popped up quite quick. Maybe this, yeah, looks like it's kind of. Maybe I'll try the AMD one here. Let's do that. So rig build is also at AMD 3D as well. So again, top left hand corner, let's select that, and we're gonna select gaming, maybe budget 1900, AMD, and then press submit. Let's see if this one comes up with some prices. It could possibly be the region I'm in. I know that my brother Yao said that he's based out in the UK. There's no problems with you getting some prices on Amazon. So, yeah. So it could be my region. So guys, if you have, if you're on a different region, please check this out. The system configurator, our rig builder, and see if you have any issues. If you have, then report them, give us a feedback, and find out what's going on. It did work last time. I'm not sure why it's not working here. Possibly need to reset the cache, or possibly maybe the region is an issue. Of course, Amazon prices usually the main areas are the US, Australia, Europe. But if you're in Asia, for example, or maybe or a different region, then it might not get the prices, because of course it's US prices from the Amazon. But anyway, we'll come back with that later, and we'll check it out later as well. All right, let's move on and have a look at the chat, see what's going on. All right. Let's take a look at the rig builder. No, rig builder. I mean the mods of the week Lite. Yes. So mods of the week Lite is basically our Lite version. Yes. So we have the main version on the Sunday show. That's more of a full-on slideshow with all the mods that we've actually selected for the show, and it's taken from our Extreme PC modding group. We have over 78,000 members. So thanks guys for joining, and it's a great place to get ideas of modding, and if you have any questions you can ask. And of course, if you're a modder, you have some mods that you want to post, head over there and actually sign up, and then go ahead and post your mods. All right, so let's bring on the page and look at this. And this is the Extreme PC modding group. Here we go, 78,000 members, and yeah, it's also a great place to get some. Just check this video out. This video I posted the other day. It's basically a domino of course, boxes. But these boxes are graphics cards. So I'm not sure if, of course, these cards will probably be used in mining, but whether they're, empty, or probably empty, of course, but yeah, it's nuts. oh those cards, I wish I'd just get one of these. All right, yeah, so I actually post news and announcements as well on our Extreme PC modding group. Let's have a look at this one. This is wow, this is the deep cool case, I believe. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. Oh, I like the bends. This is soft tubing. You can see the soft tubing. Yep. I like that. Reservoir. It's got nice RGB as well. yeah, I do like this. Very nice. EK water cooling components. Soft tubing right here. So soft tubing, not out of date. There's quite a lot of nice builds with soft tubing. So this is, for example, prime example one. Ooh, look at that. I think this is the quad. I can't remember what it's called. Is it a quad case by Deepcool? Wow, look at that. Very nice. These cases ain't cheap though. Very expensive. Gamer Storm, that's it. Gamer Storm, deep. I think it's probably Deepcool. So I'm gonna give this a 9.5. Oh, maybe a 9. I'll give it a 9. Oh, great. So Mustard Talk says, yeah, rig build is working. Thanks. It takes longer to load the results. Great. So thanks for confirming that. It's probably just my end. Yeah, so this build's not too bad. I like this one. Very nice. Different RGB effects. Of course, there's the GPU water block in there. Alright, yeah, cabling. The scourge of any system builder, right? The cabling is a nightmare. But yeah, once you manage to get the cabling all done, looks pretty nice, yeah. This is kind of during the pre-installation, stuff like that, so very nice. Yeah. Is that moment where you switch it on, you get all the RGB lighting effects, and it comes up and it looks so good. Yeah, definitely a 9. I like this one. I'm gonna give it a 9. By the way, this photograph right here makes the system look small, but believe me, this thing is huge. I've seen it in the flesh at one of the shows. This case is not small; it's massive. All right, so yeah, great work. I like that. Oh, man caves. So I'm gonna put it right there, and I think a lot of people do mod their rooms. So it's not just a computer; it's the whole atmosphere of your room as well. Some nice low lighting with RGB. If you have a nice big screen cinema, oh, look at that big LED screen for your TV. And of course, if you're into music or if you're into your anime, whatever, so you can decorate your room how you want it. I mean, I do like a good looking man cave. In fact, my patrons, we had him on a show last week. He has a mod cave, okay? It's his mod cave, and his mod cave is crazy with laser cutters and all sorts of CNC machinery and stuff like that. So, yeah, your room is how you want to make it out, and it's a thing now. Well, it has been a thing for a while. I mean, if you have enough room and of course the cash to do your room up with the nice builds, nice colors, nice themes going on, then yeah. I think once I have a better room, a larger room, I'll probably do some room modding to get my nice man cave for you guys to look at. All right. Okay, moving on. Let's have a look. See what are the builds we have on the group. Oh, this is the Dragon Ball Z. So if you're into your anime Dragon Ball Z, this is kind of etched. That's a P3 or is it P5? Thermaltake. Looks like a Thermaltake P5. Very nice. Laser. They're kind of etched, kind of decal there. Nice decals. All right. Moving on. Well, let's have a look. Some more builds. Oh, this guy's actually. This is interesting. Look at that. Very nice. Soft tubing. Is soft tubing making a comeback? I'm seeing a lot of builds now with soft tubing. Is it because of the way that you can just bend those tubes the way that you want it. In one of our builds, the project Battle Angel Elite, we've used a mix of hard tubing and soft tubing. So the tubing around the arm, if you look at go and check out on the website, our project build, the arm that kind of stuck out the case, that's soft tubing. The tubing wraps around the arm, but internally is all hard tubing. So I think soft tubing is making a comeback, to be honest with you. All right, so wow. Red Devil is the power color one, the RX 6800. Oh, this is interesting. Is this a finished build? It looks like it is. Looks like some a wooden board. It's built around, and you got the reservoir sticking out. 2 radiators there. 2 reservoirs. We've got the Lian Li Strimer. Of course, the GPU block, and that'll possibly be an RTX, possibly. Alright, oh, look at this one. I like this one. It's the Hydro. Yeah, Hydro case, yeah. Micro ATX, Mini ATX. I love Mini ATX boards, as you know. This has got soft tubing. It looks fairly decent. And it looks what appears to be a 360 radiator. Oh, interesting. A black coolant. Wow. Okay. I like the fans. Is that the Cooler Master crystal fans? OCPC memory. Oh, this brand is up and coming. I've seen a lot of this OCPC brand. I think they're pretty well known in Asia. You don't see many of that in Europe or US. Yes, I like the case. I've seen this cases around. I've actually wanted to get one of these actually, but then I realized that I saw the other one from I think it was the Minis forum, and I wanted that one because it had a handle, and everything was just vertical, and it looked great, and it was open chassis. I'll show you that later on. It just looks so good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm gonna give this a good 8. Yeah, I think if we had a little bit of mind you, the color scheme is what it is: black, gray, and you know. So I guess that's fine. Very nice. I like this. Oh, thanks for the information, Mr. Talk. Yeah, the price, if you put a very high price, it could take up to 4 minutes to return results. Wow. If you put a result, the $700 as the input criteria, then it returns the results pretty instantly. That's good to know. Thanks. That's the rig builder, where you input your budget. So the higher the budget, it takes longer for it to search. The lower the budget, you get literally instant results. That's good to know. All right, so that one. Let's move on and have a look at any other builds that we have. Oh, this is the Thermaltake helicopter case. Is it the ATH? This is 200, right? The mini one. I do like the mini one. I've seen the full tower version, and it just looks a bit weird, but the mini version I do like. It looks very similar to the Antec Striker case. Alright, so where else he has on there? So yeah, fairly standard build, nothing too modded. I would have put white fans actually to go with the build, but yeah, it's okay. It's not too bad. I'll give it a 7. It's more of a clean build, and rather than mod. Ooh, look at that. Yes, I wouldn't mind having one of these. Thank you. Anyone could sponsor me one of those? Oh, look at this. This is one of those old cases, but modded. The guy's put an RTX in there. Yeah. All right. Builds. Oh, look at this one. Very green and purple. I think I had one of this on our show some time ago. It's got the Lian Li case, of course. Green and purple color theme going on. It's more of a build than anything else. Nothing too modded on it. Just nice and clean. I'll give it a 7. Oh, this is different. This is nice. See, now this is nice. How you match it with different colors. And it looks simple, right? But it looks so good. If you match it with the right kind of color scheme, it makes the whole system look so good. All right. So, oh, look at this one. This kind of PC reminds me back in the day, like 20, 30 years ago, with the original Pentium, if you remember them. You got the ROM, yeah, the CD-ROM or DVD-ROM. 3.5-inch disk drives, floppy drives, guys. If you remember those, this is the disk drive. Yes, the 3.5-inch disk drive, floppy drive. This one's got wheels. Wow, nice mod. Ow! Look at that. That's nuts. What are these cards right here? They look. Are they? Is this a? Wait. This is like the original board in there as well. It's got the PCI slots. They're not even PCIe. They're PCI slots. The white. I remember them. PCI slots. PCI slots. Oh my god. Nice. I like the way that is the mod, the color, paintwork on there. It looks dusty, but it's actually a paintwork. Very nice. Wow. Does it actually work? So back in the day, they had PCI slots, and they were like one for the sound card, one for the network card, one for, I don't know, whatever, like add-on card, like yeah, like a PCIe, sorry, a USB card. So you fit all those cards or add-on cards into the PCI slots. This looks like a really old, outdated, like Pentium system way back. Does it actually? Yeah, it's powered up. Wow. Is that 25? Is that degrees Celsius? I do like this mod though. It's like really, it's really cyberpunkish, right? Or Fallout style. But yeah, for the idea, I could give this an 8. Maybe if it had a better, like more modern components inside, I would have given it a good old 8.59. All right. Look at this paintwork. I saw this in the group, and the paintwork looks pretty decent. It's got this like a pearlescent kind of effect. It's a cooler master case. So moving on, let's have a look where else we have. I will do one more. Take a look at this one. Be Quiet. Oh, I didn't know Be Quiet did a all-in-one. Okay. Let's have a look to the next one. You got this kind of like dented kind of theme going on with the paintwork. It looks okay. It looks like it's been around, been battered around. All right. Yeah, very nice. The blue and the black to go with this looks fairly decent, and I like the this kind of design on the fan covers, right? Oh, the fan grills. Very nice. Yeah. See, something as simple as this looks pretty decent, right? I mean, I could probably give it a good 7.58 even. Yeah. All right, there we go. So that's Mods of the Week Lite for this week's Wednesday show. Extreme PC Modding Group, and there's over 78,000 members. Head over there, give us a like, of course, join the group, and get some ideas for modding, as well as if you've got mods or you're in post, head over there and do some posting on the mods. All right. Okay, let's head back and have a look at the chat and see what's going on. All right, everything's good. Okay, so yes, we've done the news and updates on our website Funkykit as well as AMD3D. We also touched on the killer DoubleShot Pro feature on the ASRock motherboard. So watch out for a full review on that board, as well as a how-to on the killer DoubleShot Pro with a video as well. So watch out for that in the next week or so. And we did Rig Builder. And of course, we had I think, yeah, Pizza X and Mr. Talk mentioned that if you put the lower price on the Rig Builder, you will actually come up with some better prices quicker. All right, and then of course we did Mods of the Week Lite, taken from our Extreme PC Modding Group. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll come back with some more general chat. We'll look at the Zen 4 and AMD AM5 socket, the LGA 1718 pin, and then we'll do a little bit of a crypto update. Of course, I will talk a little bit about my mining rigs. Yes, I got 3 set up, and basically they're not like multiple cards. They're 3 separate systems, and they're doing a little work. They're using old cards that I find lying around. No, I don't have any RTXs, 30 series, or the Radeon RX big ones, the 6800 or 6900. So these are old cards and kind of mid-range cards, but I might as well put them into good use, right? All right, and then we'll do a little bit of a prize giveaway announcements. Of course, we do a live prize giveaway as usual, and then we'll wrap it up with next week's preview. So yeah, don't go away, enjoy the break, and we'll be back after this. Hey guys, and welcome back. And this is the live show, the Funkykit Show live on this Wednesday, the 26th of May. I'm your host, Winston, and welcome to the show. Yes, we've done a first half of the show where we talked about the the DoubleShot Pro, the killer DoubleShot Pro on the ASRock motherboards. We touched on that, and watch out for the full review on the board, the ASRock Z590 PG Veloster. And of course, we'll do an article on the killer DoubleShot Pro feature as well as a video, so watch out for that. All right, let's move on and have a look at the general chat. And the Zen 4 AMD AM5 LGA socket 1718. So I think earlier I mentioned this. We'll take a look at that again. And here we go. So this is on our sister site AMD 3D, and this is the AM5 socket, the next gen socket, which AMD will probably introduce later on in the year. There's no news about it yet. So yeah, if it does come out, it's finally after 7-8 years of the AM4 socket. Now we move on to the AM5 with the LGA type pinouts, and this one has 1718, so 1718 pins. So this is going to be a big jump, I think, and has, of course, supports DDR5 as well as PCI 4 and possibly PCI 5. This particular chip, it's just a mock-up. I'm guessing it's a Threadripper. So if you guys using a Threadripper and you know about Threadrippers, you notice the chip is already LGA, and based on that, it'll be very similar, I guess. But yeah, the pinouts are very usual with the LGA. So the board itself will have all the pins. So yeah, you need to be very careful with those pins on the board, because if those break or damaged, the board is basically screwed as well. So yeah, but the chip itself, I mean, we've heard some horror stories of AMD chips, AM4 socket, of course, the pinouts, the pins on the chips can get easily bent, and that's also very bad. So with the LGA, it's supposed to eliminate those issues with the processor pins. With no pins, then you're fine with that, right? But the pins now are on the board, so people who use Intel already know that they've been using LGA for a while. I think that's the way to go, really, going forward. So you have LGA pins on the motherboard, and the chip itself will have just the contacts. But yeah, AM5 socket, so watch out for that. It's coming up this year later on, I'm guessing. AMD will probably be announcing that. Then you'll need new sockets, new chips, chipsets, new motherboards, and of course probably new coolers, mounts, and that kind of stuff. So it'll be a big jump. So if you're planning to get a AM4 socket system with a Ryzen 9, for example, Ryzen 7 with the 5000 series, then you might want to hold back and see how this do, right? Because I think this will be a big jump, and you have AM5 socket, you have DDR5 support, and new chipset, new PCIe 4 and 5 standards. So this is going to be a big thing. So yeah, look out for that. It's coming towards the end of the year, I'm sure. All right, on the other side of things, we also take a look at this. This is the Zen 4, okay? So current setups, the current AM4 sockets, the 5000 series AMD processors, they're all using Zen 3, okay? So the next gen, when I talked about the AM5 socket, for desktop processors, they're going to be using Zen 3 Plus, right? So Zen 3 Plus, if you look at the roadmap from AMD, you'll search that on the net. Zen 3 Plus is later on this year and early next year. The Zen 4, however, they'll probably release that for the server chips, right? EPYC and things like that. You'll probably see those, and it uses the same socket. Apparently AM5 with the LGA 1718. So who knows? This is just a mock-up AM5 Raphael CPU. This is just a rumor, a leak. I wouldn't really take this as a like solid news, but yeah, same thing. Zen 4 will be the next generation of the architecture, and it will of course support DDR5 and PCI 5 and things like that going forward. So if you look at this, yeah, you'll see the chip itself compared to an Intel Alder Lake S, and it has 17, 18 pins, AM5. The CPU looks smaller versus an Intel, but this mock-up looks so fake though, right? Where's all the other resistors and capacitors, whatever you find on the chip? It's not even there. So who knows? Zen 4 Raphael. PZRX, yes, we'll just have to wait for the announcement. Sweetie Walls, the last of the CPU's breadcombs. Or beard combs. Beard combs and bread combs. Beard combs. Alright. So there's not much to talk about apart from just like leaked information about the Zen 4. But yeah, the AM5 socket is definitely happening, and that's coming out later on in the year. Again, we'll see new chipsets, new support for DDR5, and I'm really excited about the memory speeds. The memory speeds is going to go off the roof, and of course, I want to see AMD chips with their low DTP, with the low wattage, because of course power efficiency, right? All right, so we touched on that. Let's move on then and take a look at the my crypto update. So as you know, last week and the week before, crypto has been like just like skydived, right? It's just crashed. Well, it's a mini crash. You can call it a mini crash, but it's not to a point where it's like dead. No, it's a correction, I guess, and it's a great entry point if you want to get into crypto. Then the current prices about a week ago or a few days ago, when it dropped really low, was a good entry point, right? You could have just gone in there, bought some if you wanted, using some of the software on the apps on the phone. So what I've done is also, and I should have done that a while back, is continue mining, right? So this is what my mining rig looked like in 2018. Okay, let me just grab that for you. And it's something that I've kind of disbanded that because of like costs and time, electricity bill and things like that, right? So I didn't continue. I just left it, and I thought, you know, just leaving the graphics card running 24/7. It was a bit, and the mining rig was just doing one thing only, and I didn't find it comfortable just letting that run, and it was just something that I didn't, you know, feel it was worth it. So yeah, let me just grab this. This is what my mining rig in 2018 looks like. Okay, so here we go. It was basically one of these chassis you can buy for mining. They're quite cheap. You can get them for like $15-20. And here I mounted 4 Thermaltake fans for cooling. And you can see there's 2 GeForce GTX back then. Okay, one's a 1080, the other one's I think it's a 1070. I still kept the 1070 Ti. The 1080 I gave to my brother. Okay, and yeah, it's yeah, this is what it looks like. I mean, back in the day, that's all it did. And I can't remember how much I was earning from it, but it wasn't really worth it at the end. It was just a complete waste of hardware, to be honest with you, right? And but what I did like though was when I built this, because I added the fans in there, and when I switched it on, it looked so cool with the RGB fans, right? And have I got a couple of photos of it running? Oh, by the way, you need these PCIe riser cards if you want to run like multiple GPUs on there. Here we go. Let me see if I can switch the audio off on this one. So give this, here we go, turn it off, audio off. This is what it looks like. Look at that. It looked pretty cool, huh? 2018. Oh, there's me. Oh, I still had black hair then. I got grey hair now. Look at that. Oh, yeah. It's fun. Using spare parts from our studio. Yes, this is our studio. So yeah, it was a fun build, a fun video. See if I can forward it. Here we go. Oh yeah. So I did a little back there. Here you go. This is a shop in Sumshui Po. Actually, this is a little area in Hong Kong where they actually sell a lot of computer components and the crypto mining craze 2018 at the time. Graphics cards was again expensive then. The same thing to what it is now, scalping and mining and stuff like that. It was quite difficult to get a hold of graphics cards. So anyway, so they had a lot of these boards. Those mining boards was a big hit then as well. So I got myself one of those, and I started building this. Yep. Just like. So once I built it, there we go. Moving it forward right here. Take a look at this. Oh, look at that. It looks so good. I don't have it, I dismantled it, by the way. Yeah. Look at that. The chassis itself was pretty it was pretty weak. It wasn't like a sturdy kind of like, you know, but it was okay. It did its job. But it's something that you don't want to flip around like what I did there. 2018 that was. Oh, long time ago. Let me see. Here we go. This the me showing these PCI riser cards. You need that. So the graphics card will sit on this PCB board bit, and the USB then would connect up to the PCIe one-time slot connector, and that would you need to power that up with the SATA cable as well. So that's pretty much it. Let's see if I can see the rig itself. Do I turn it on? Here we go. Well, my hair looks the same a little bit, but now I've got a little bit of grey. Oh, look at that. 2018 mining rig. How much did I earn from it? I was back in the day, 2018. I was getting in a month. I think around about $200 with 3 cards running, and it wasn't worth it because the electricity bill was quite high where I am. It depends on the location, of course. So yeah, that was then, and of course I don't have a picture of what I have right now. So let me click on this. I need to log in and get my verification code. Let me show you, because this one is NiceHash. So I'm using NiceHash to do the mining. Of course, you need some decent hardware, but I don't have that. Here we go. So this is the dashboard you can actually load up on NiceHash. You need the software as well on the rig. So if I go into the mining, you can see there's 3 rigs right now. Here the red is offline, and that's what I'm running right now on the stream. The streaming computer has the GTX 1070 Ti in there, and is offline, of course, because I'm using this for streaming. And this one here is the RTX 2080, which I have on one of the systems. I'm currently going to be using that for testing the motherboard, and is giving me this hash rate right here, 44.91 meg hash rate per second. And if I click on, can I click on that? Here we go. Is 100% load. Fans at 31%. Power consumption is 98 watts. So I'm quite surprised this card has only about 98 watts. I haven't pushed it to the max, because if I did that, the power consumption of course goes up 150 plus possibly, and I'm only getting a few more mega hash rate per second. So I want to keep my electric bills down, right? So 97 watts is what I am running right now on this one, the RTX 2080, and that's on the Intel system, which I'm going to be using to test on the reviews. And this one is also a test rig. This one is using AMD Ryzen 5 5600X as a CPU, and it's got the RTX 6700. it doesn't show me the hash rate. Let me see if I can get into it. No, it doesn't show here. Maybe here you go, history and stats. Right, here we go. The Radeon, let's zoom in a little bit. Here you go. So the RTX here, right there, 2080, it's giving me, oh, here you go, 56 mega 7.73, 56.73 meg hash per second, and the RTX 6700 XT is giving me 44.8. So that's the current 2 rigs right now running online. And to give you an idea how much I'm making, apparently I can make up to $10 per day in 24 hours, right? And so far I've made $30. So it's not much, guys. Don't think you'll be earning like millions, right? So I've got like 3 cards running, or yeah, 3 cards running, and is probably using around about 300 plus watts of power, and it's like literally 24 hours a day. And I've had this system, those 3 systems running for the last 4 days, and it's only giving me $30. So you got to consider the cost of running systems, these systems. Of course, you can build one rig with like multiple graphics cards, but you need a decent power supply to power those graphics cards, right? But these 3 systems I have, one is of course I'm running right now for streaming, and yeah, and you can see this offline right now, and that's what I'm using for streaming, so that's offline right now. This is a test system which I'm using to test the motherboard, and this is the other test system. So I've got 2 test systems running, and they're just, while I'm not testing, they might as well put them into good use, right? So yeah, I don't have a 30 series RTX or a 6800 or 6900 XT for the Radeon. So yeah, but mind you, if I had those cards, those high-end cards, I'm probably getting more hash rate and therefore more profit, possibly anything up to like $15, $20, $30 a day. But the power consumption would be massive, right? And hence your electricity bill is going to be pretty hefty too. So yeah, that's my mining update for you guys. So if you're into mining, then you can go for it. I'm using old cards, so you know, nothing wrong with that. I'm not like hogging or scalping or just buying it to mine. I'm just using old existing hardware, put them into good use. So why not? You're not getting a huge amount of profit, but it's might as well do something while it's there, right? So that's my mining update for you guys. Hash rate, I mean, yeah, nice hash. Check it out, nicehash.com. You can start mining right away if you have a system with a graphics card in there, and of course you can go to the dashboard and check it out as well. So hash rate, yeah, nice hash. All right. Sweetie balls, did I hold? Yes, of course. That's the whole point of cryptocurrencies, that you hold. You keep holding and you buy the dips. That's my advice, right? But mind you, here we go. Before I make any further, you know, decisions or information that you need to know, I'm not a financial advisor, and of course, I'm not going to give you financial advice on this one. It's just my opinion, and it's what I do. So yeah, but yeah, I don't sell. I just buy the dips, keep hold of it in the long term, 2 to 3 years. Who knows whether it's going to go up? Hoping it will go up. And yeah, you don't really need to sell. Of course, you only buy what you can afford, okay? Do not like take up credit or anything like that. It's spare money that you have, like the odd $20, $30, or at the end of the month you have some spare dollars, and might as well put that into good use, right? What are the types of cryptos you are mining? Well, there's a lot of when you run nice hash, it's a load of algorithms that can, like plugins that you can put in, and they do. I think it's the DAG. I think they call it Dagger. Dagger. Let me just bring the information page up. It's called. Let me just get that history and stats. Yeah, it's called Dagger Hashimoto. That's the algorithm. And those graphics cards or GPUs, they kind of like go through those algorithms, and once they complete those algorithms, then you get a little bit of a reward, which is usually paid out in Bitcoin. Right? And there's other ways that you can mine different algorithms for Ethereum and other, like for example, the most ones for the CPU, for example, is the Monero. Monero algorithms are used by CPUs to mine. But then you can set up different ways to mine as well. Depends on your software that you download and install. I'd use NiceHash because it's so simple. You don't have to worry about what kind of algorithms that you need to use. But yeah, usually once you complete those algorithms via, of course, the way that the mega hash rate is calculated, then you get rewarded a bit of Bitcoin, a little bit 0.00000 whatever, like $2, $3 every, I don't know, maybe like 6 hours, 12 hours. But once you get that reward, you can save up over the month, and then you of course transfer out or withdraw. All right. Explorer.helium.com. Thanks, Mr. Talk. I'll take a look at that. True. So another giveaway winner here, Sweetie Balls. Mr. Talk says, yeah, I need multiple graphics card of the 30 series, of course, to make any reasonable profit on mining. You're right. Again, I'm not mining for profit. I'm just using what I have right now to do a little bit of mining while, if it's just sitting there, it's a bit of a waste, right? So I might as well put these cards to use and do its job. Let it run for a bit. If I work out by the end of the month and I see that there's no real benefit in mining, then I'll probably stop again. Yeah, because the electric bill hasn't come through yet, so I'll find out in about a few weeks' time. Yeah, Pig Radio. Yep. Thanks. The rig builder does work in Canada. Great, thanks. Again, it's probably the region and also the budget. I need to select the right amount of budget, because the larger the budget that you enter in the rig builder, it takes a longer time for it to search the Amazon prices. So thanks for giving us the heads up and the information on that. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's do a prize giveaway, shall we? Yeah. So let's do this. It's this week's live prize giveaway. Live prize giveaway, yes. So let's do that, and let's do the prize giveaway. I'm gonna do a poll, and I'm gonna let me start the new poll, and I'm gonna put in an extra option, and the extra option is hoodie. I think I skipped the hoodie for a number of. There you go. And the hoodie's in, and I'm gonna start the poll right now and let you guys decide what you want to win. So up for grabs, we got a t-shirt, we got a mug, a mouse mat, a baseball cap, string bag, and a hoodie. So let's start the poll right now. Head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit, join, and of course, and give us a follow. Go to the chat and select the product that you want to win. Oh, we got a hoodie, we got a baseball cap. So yeah, those are coming along fine. So let that. Wow, hoodies are popular, right? Everybody's going for the hoodie. There you go. Take a look at that. Hoodie's in the lead with 6 votes. Got 30 seconds left on this one. Yep, so if you want to check out what the hoodie looks like, Here we go. Take a look at that. Baseball cap, the mug, the jacket, the backpack, t-shirt, the hoodie. Yes, the hoodie. And we have the string bag, the mouse mat, and of course the flip-flops. Hoodie looks like this. Very nice. That's in the black. It's also available in the pink. Yes, and we have it in the navy. We've got it in the gray. And of course in the white. So yeah, the hoodie, very nice. And of course, if you guys want to support us in any way, head over to streamlabs.com/funkykit/merch. Get yourself some merch, and it'll, of course, any proceeds will help us with running the show. So thanks in advance for buying any merch. Streamlabs.com/funkykit/merch. Go ahead and get some Funkykit merch. Alright, so the poll has ended, and it's going to be, of course, a hoodie. Yes, hoodies is the one. Alright. Yep. And I'm going to start the prize giveaway right now. And yeah, let me just type in that. Okay, that's good, and I will start the merch right here. Let me set this up. Give it a second, it's loading. It's not loading, give me a second. Alright, prize giveaways. While that's happening, I'm going to be showing you some of the prize giveaways that we have on our website. And of course, our grand prize giveaway, which will happen to next week, or this Sunday, come in. And it's going to be a great show because we got some new guests. Yes. What's going on here? It's not loading. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, give me a second while this is happening. Yep, I'm just setting up the prize giveaway as we speak. Just give me a second, guys. Just getting the prize giveaway set up, logging in and getting all the stuff ready. There we go, looking good. And the prize giveaway has started. We've got 5 minutes on this one. Head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit. Give us a follow. Head over to the chat and type in the command. And the command is, yes, plus I love Funkykit hoodie. Yes, you do. Yes, it's plus I love Funkykit hoodie, all in one word. Yep, lowercase. Alright, let's have a look. Fro Dandy, Jarek, Vixie87, I Grandparents, Mustard Talk, Christy 13, Pikachu, True. Hey, Rattle Row, are you in there? I don't see you. Body Carer. All coming in with the entries. Hey, Rattle Row, if you're watching, go to their chat, twitch.tv/Funkykit, and type in that command. Here we go, Rattle Row, you are in. Because last few shows, he wasn't able to join the prize giveaway. And, of course, now I can see he's in there. Sweetie Balls, yes. Mark, Scumberg, Yes, Pig Radio, you're in. All right, so I've got a few more minutes on that one. Let's head over to the Funkykit site and have a look at the current prize giveaways that we have right now. Here we go. Let's do that. As you can see, we have the prize giveaway 128, and that is the ASRock B450 Gaming K4 motherboard. This is a B450 chipset, AMD AM4 socket, and don't discount this motherboard yet. Don't think it's a lower end. It supports AMD 5000 series processors as a decent gaming board. Okay, it's not a massive enthusiast board, but hey, it does the job and it's free. Head over to the Funkykit website, click on the link to the prize giveaways, and all you need to do is watch a couple of videos, and of course follow us on social media, give us a like, and so on and so on. So closing date on this one is 26th of June, so you have plenty of time. And we have this one, as well as this AMD 3D site. So it's the same board, but one hosted on Funkykit and the other one's hosted on AMD 3D. So let's head over to AMD 3D. You can see more prize giveaways, and on the prize giveaways, this is number 12. And again, it's the same board. And yes, do the same thing. Watch a couple of videos, give us a like, follow us on social media and stuff like that. This is a pretty decent board. It does everything it does. Of course, supports Ryzen 5000 processors. Make sure you need to get the latest update on the BIOS. And yeah, if you look at the closer look on the board itself, very nice. Got the steel slots in there as well. AM4 socket, Ryzen 5000 processors support. Ultra M.2 for your SSDs. 4 SATA ports for your hard drives. Of course, whole array of I/O, including PS2 keyboard and mouse. You got VGA even. There's a display port, HDMI. There's USB 3.2, USB-C connectors, gigabit LAN there, and of course your audio connectors. So yeah, it's got RGB. It's got fan outputs, headers, and things like that. So decent board. It's not as bad as you think, and it's free. So this is great for example, as a second system, or maybe a system built for a client. So hey, why not? Let's head over there, both on the AMD 3D website. Go head over to the prize giveaway. We have one board on AMD 3D, and the other board is on Funkykit. Same motherboard is the ASRock B450 Gaming K4 motherboard. Head over there and sign up and be in for a chance to win. Alright, so we're going to give one of these away as well on a live show. We'll probably do that sometime in June. And for next Sunday show, this coming Sunday in fact, we're going to be giving away one of our biggest prizes, and that is the premium prizes. And this is the ASRock X570 Phantom Gaming X motherboard, and this is only for our Twitch subscribers. So if you're not Twitch subscriber already, head over to twitch.tv/funkykit and subscribe, because you'll be in for a chance to win this fantastic motherboard. It's the ASRock ASRock X570 Phantom Gaming X motherboard. Right, let me just bring that up for you now. Take a look at this. There we go. This is it. The ASRock X570 Phantom Gaming X motherboard, and this is a premium prize up for grabs if you're a Twitch subscriber. So if you're not a Twitch subscriber already, head over to twitch.tv/funkykit, subscribe, and be ready and tune in for the show this Sunday coming, where we will pick a random winner on our show. And this is going to be a fantastic prize. It's a great motherboard and has a lot of features. Alright, don't forget, it's a fantastic board. Look at that. You can check out the review on our website at Funkykit as well as the video on our YouTube channel. And this is the prize that you'll be winning. Take a look at this. Fantastic motherboard. Yes, it's got the ASRock Polychrome for the RGB, AM4 socket for the 5000 series processors. Yeah, very nice. Nice heat sinks. And it has a ton of other features, including this: on-off switches, diagnostic LEDs, clear CMOS buttons, all accessible, PCI steel slots, PCI 4, 16 time slots. Nice full cover heatsink for your SSDs. Look at that, very nice. A load of RGB headers, fan headers. Very nice. Check out the full review on our website at funkykit.com, as well as the YouTube video on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you want to subscribe to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/funkykit and subscribe, and you'll be in for a chance to win this motherboard on our live show this coming Sunday. Of course, you need to tune in, otherwise you won't be able to win this, okay? Entrance must be a subscriber on our Twitch channel. Closing date is next Sunday, where we will pick a random winner. So please, head over to twitch.tv/funkykit and subscribe, and you'll be in for a chance to win this fantastic motherboard, the ASRock X570 Phantom Gaming X. Incidentally, we will have a new guest on our show. In fact, he was on our show last year, towards the end of last year, around about December, and that is, yes, Blaze, the online gamer. He'll be on our show this coming Sunday, and it will be a fantastic, show. I want to catch up with some of the stuff he's been working on. He's been playing a lot of Call of Duty and all that kind of games and stuff like that. So I want to see how his charity stream is going on, how his podcast streams are going on, and it'll be a great way to catch up as well. See what's happening with him, and of course some of the gaming streams that he's been doing. And at the same time, we'll do the live prize giveaway announcements with him as well. So it's going to be a fantastic show for this Sunday. Don't forget to tune in, and it'll be, yes, Funkykit X Blaze crossover. All right, so let's have the prize giveaway and see what's going on there. I think we're about to end. Yes, it has ended. The timer has stopped, and we're gonna pick a winner. All right, so last few times, I'm not sure what happened. It looks like Streamlabs is gone a bit funky. Wasn't able to give you that link, but don't worry. I will send you the link when we have that available. So let's do a countdown and take a look at who's gonna see the winner is. Right, here we go. Gonna count to 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the winner is Pig Radio. You are the winner. Well done. Congrats. Yes, so we're going to give you a clap. All right? Yeah, going to give you a clap. Yay, because you are awesome. Nice. Well done. Congrats, Pig Radio. Well done. Well done. Yep, claim your prize. Oh, there's link. The link is active. Well done. Great. Click on the link. Claim your prize. All right, congrats, Big Radio there for winning the Funkykit hoodie. Click on the link, claim your prize, and hope Streamlabs will then ship it out to you. So hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, guys, if once you receive all your goodies, take a photo, and post it on our social media. Matthew, thank you for joining and liking our streams. All right. All right, so I think we've done for the day. Don't forget to join our stream on Sunday. A fantastic grand prize giveaway, and that's the ASRock X570 Phantom Gaming X. If you want to check out what it looks like, this is it. Don't forget to subscribe to our twitch.tv/funkykit. All right, so this is what you'll be winning, and it's a fantastic motherboard. And we'll do a live prize giveaway on Sunday, this coming Sunday, with Blaze. Blaze will be joining our show on Sunday, and we'll be catching up with some of the stuff that he's been doing, including the game streams. Yes, so fantastic motherboard to win, and that's the ASRock X570 Phantom Gaming X motherboard, and you'll be able to win this if you're a Twitch subscriber. So if you're not a Twitch subscriber already, head over to twitch.tv/funkykit and subscribe. There's the link right there. twitch.tv/funkykit. All right. Yes, it is a fantastic motherboard. I've even updated the BIOS for you. Ready? Yes. So 5000 series processors slots right in. No problem there. All right. Coming this week, we have another review from Bart, and that's another. I think it's another cooler. And we've got also some interesting motherboards reviews as well coming up as well later on this week and next week. So yeah, Don't forget to support us in any way you can. Head over to streamlabs.com/funkykit/merch and get yourself some merch. And of course, like our social media. Give us a follow. Give us a like on YouTube. Okay, so I think we'll wrap it up for today. So thanks guys for joining for our midweek stream. Again, it's more of an update and catch up than anything else. Our main stream on Sunday will feature special guest Blaze. And of course, we've got a grand prize giveaway of the ASRock X570 Phantom Gaming X. So don't forget to tune in and subscribe to our twitch.tv/Funkykit. Okay, so stay safe and remember to tune in on Sunday for our Funkykit show live with me, Winston. Until then, this is Winston. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.